What's up, family? Welcome back to Truthville, USA. I am Q. So yes, we've been talking a whole lot about Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, and how he has betrayed his own people, how he has cared more about foreign governments and protecting the integrity of their borders than he has paid attention or cared about ours. But it goes much deeper now that we've gotten a chance to dissect a little bit of this. So if you guys have been paying attention, you guys have noticed that there have been long-range missiles fired into the interior of Russia. Well, how did they get those missiles? How did Ukraine get a hold of those missiles? Well, it came through the United States. It's now being shown that those missiles came along with the package that we approved, and we actually helped escalate this thing. And I'm wondering if Mike Johnson knew it. Now, whether he did or didn't, really and truly, to me, is irrelevant. You don't pass bills without looking at them. We've been having these conversations. When you hear people like Nancy Pelosi say, well, we have to pass it to know what's in it, that's a problem. We send you there to Washington to make legislation that is going to make the lives of the American people better. We've had this discussion already this week. They are our representatives. At the point that they no longer represent us, then they have no more use for the American people. But then in addition to that, hidden into the bill, which has now been signed, was the poison pill to get rid of TikTok. Now, I've got no stake in the game. I don't have a TikTok. I don't want a TikTok. My kids don't have TikTok. I want to allow them to have TikTok. But it goes much deeper. So TikTok, ByteDance, the owner or the parent company of TikTok, has been given, based on the bill that Mike Johnson pushed through. Why this was in that bill, I don't know, but that's what they do. They create these huge bills and they put little pieces in, and things that the American people don't actually want. So it's funny that all of these little college kids that have been out there fighting for this funding for the Ukraine and fighting for this funding for Gaza actually signed away their right to TikTok at the same time. Now, I find that slightly comical, but once again, they are becoming conservatives, right? They're starting to realize that, wait a minute, my government puts me on the back burner for the benefit of foreign nations. I like TikTok. Well, oh well. Sorry, you've learned the hard way, young millennial. Well, I shouldn't say millennial. I think it's Gen Zers. Somebody told me I might be a millennial. But anyway, so talking about this, the ByteDance situation, they've tried to paint this as being, oh, we're protecting you from China, them getting your information. We've been knowing for a long time that our information is being farmed by not only the NSA, it's being farmed by various government agencies. It's being farmed by Twitter and by Instagram and by, well, all of Meta, right? We know that those companies are farming our data. You, me, we are the product. We know this. And so to say that you're protecting us from China, how are you protecting us from China when you guys allow China to buy up farmland all over our nation, to take control over our food supply? You allow China to buy farmland or buy land surrounding our military bases. You allow China to own a majority of our debt, and then on top of that, you allow China to own the majority of our resources. How are you protecting us from China? Or was this just a method by which you could take over a company? That you could decide which companies were here and which companies weren't? Or were you attempting to make, as Trump said, Google and Meta, Facebook, more powerful? This seems like a you scratch my back, I scratch yours type situation, because with TikTok out of the picture, you then give more power and create a vacuum for those others to fill. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think this is constitutional? Do you guys agree? Comment below. I'll see you guys next time.